So today I'm meeting with Madeline Newby. She's a mother to a 2-week-old baby named Jack Skylar Newby. And Madeline actually had to go through the process of IVF. So I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about that today.
Okay.
So what made you want to become a mother?
Being a mom was something that I never thought too much about. I have always loved kids and had special interactions with children, but I never thought about it until my nephew was born 8 years ago. He's just wonderful, and when he was born and I saw him at the hospital, it was just, my heart grew a million sizes, and I just knew I wanted to be a mom someday.
How long did you and your husband have to try to have a baby before you found out that you'd have to go through the process of IVF?
We tried a little bit over a year. I thought that, getting pregnant would be really easy. My family never had any issues with it, and after 3 or 4 months, I got a little bit concerned. But then after it was like 12 months, we decided that we needed to go see a doctor.
Yeah, 12 months is kind of a long time. It's kind of telling that you'd have to probably go through a process like that.
Yeah. I looked online for a while, and that's what it said. If you've been trying for a year and you're young, especially when you're ovulating and everything like that, there might be something else going on.
Okay.
So that's what we did.
How did you feel about the process of IVF? Did you have any concerns at the beginning? Were you a little scared, or were you just, wanting to do anything so you could, start the process of being pregnant and having a baby?
I think the most challenging part was, I'm not sure. I think I didn't get emotionally exhausted or anything like that. I think I just, bodily changes were hard because you're just pumping hormones through your body, an excess amount of hormones for a month. And the shots are huge, and they're a few inches long and in your butt every day.
Oh, no.
So it hurt a little bit, but I didn't get too emotionally overwhelmed. But physically, it takes a little bit of a toll on your body.
And so you guys were able to conceive after your first round of IVF? Is that how it works? Or, because I've heard that some couples try numerous times, so can you explain that a little bit more for me?
Yeah, it's just a long process. You have to first fertilize your eggs, and then from there you see how many basically embryos that you make, and then you go through a month-long process of getting your body ready to accept a baby into your uterus, and they surgically put it in there.
Okay.
But it just doesn't work for everybody. It's just like when you try to conceive, someone that can conceive naturally, it doesn't work right away, or maybe it takes a few times. It's the same thing with this, but I was just lucky enough that my body accepted one of the embryos that we put in, and it started forming like a natural baby. And
yeah, that's so great.
I think the biggest piece of advice is just don't be afraid, and don't lose hope. It literally only took 2 doctor's visits for them to give me an answer, and once I had the answer, there were so many possibilities ahead of me, and it is a little bit of a process, but it doesn't take that long. It's just, science is amazing, and there's so many other ways to become a mom other than the old-fashioned way, and if you really want it as badly as a lot of people do, there's a way, and there's hope, and I'm so glad that I was able to find answers and to be able to finally become a mom. It's the best feeling ever, and just don't lose hope, and that's about it.